Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and today I will be planning my next week. If you are new here, I hope that you will enjoy my content and like and subscribe, and to everybody else, welcome back. So I left my personal rings. I really couldn't continue with it. I was so tired of printing inserts, and I found out that I didn't use it as intended. And actually I blame the rings. I found it very hard to write around the rings, and instead of using it for notes and everything else, I just planned my week and that was it. I found it hard. I often go to work by train, and it was difficult for me to take this ring planner out of my bag if I needed to and write something, because the rings were simply in the way. So I returned to my sterling ink N1. It is a traveler notebook size, standard size, and I have it in this motor cover. Sometimes I like my covers and sometimes I don't. And at the moment I'm in a cover mood, apparently. And I put in my little charm here. It's from TheRoseyLifePlanner. I will link her shop below. And I have this beautiful magnet. It is from an Etsy shop called PlanningwithK, and it is the letter K, not the name K, the letter K. I will also link her shop below. I have some cards I just threw in. They are from the TheRoseyLifePlanner as well, except this one. I can't remember where I got this one from, but I like the colors and the gold. And as I said, I'm back in this one. I've spent quite some time back planning because I left it early summer, but I'm up to date now, at least with my weeklies. In the back I have my dailies, and I didn't really do anything last week, as you can see. There's a very good explanation for that. Because I was sick. Actually, I worked Monday, but I was actually sick. But I was sick Monday as well. And Tuesday and Wednesday, I was not feeling very well, I have to say. So, as you can see, I use these headers, and this is what we're going to do now, starting with put my headers down. I make them myself, very simple. I find a font I like and fill out, open a Word document and just write down what I need for headers, and then I print them out and fussy cut, actually. It's because I change my mind quite often concerning the font. Sometimes I like the font like this, and then I get tired of looking at it, and then I need something else. So it's easier just to make them and print them out. And the way I do it, I start with putting my headers down. And I'm sorry, I can't do it when the book is straight on. And I'm sure, because you're all looking, this will go pear-shaped, but we'll try. Schedule is actually mostly for work schedule. if I have something special. Sometimes I have some very long days, like 12 hours or something like that. I'll write it in here because it will tell me later on why I didn't do anything else but watching TV and more or less sleeping on the couch. My tasks, they are date specific or day specific. Actually, I realized that I can't do trackers. I would love to, but it doesn't work for me. I have to write things down in order to get them done. So this is actually my, you can call it my tracker section. Things that I would be tracking otherwise by just marking it off. It's actually written down here. And then I think I'll put down some deco, because I found out that I actually like to making sort of sections and using my stickers to create those sections. Earlier I just made a long list and it didn't really work for me. So now I section things off by using my stickers. And I actually like very much to sort of frame the page. And again, this, I'm not sure that, oh, wow. First try. I like to do things as simple as possible. So actually for the last couple of weeks, I've used the same type of stickers. It's this one. It's autumn stickers. And I like the color scheme of it, and it's easy for me because I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about what stickers do I want, what colors do I want. I will use this at least for the next week, and then I will change colors and use that color perhaps for the whole month of November. So I think it's easier if I take this page out. So I will start with, no, I found something else here. I like this one. It's a window with a plant and a cat in the chair. It actually looks like my cat. And then I like this beautiful picture of with the orange branches, and I think there's mountains in the background. So this one will go on top. And again, if I get this on straight, it will be a miracle. And if I don't, well, okay. That didn't go that as bad as I feared. And then I will put this one here in the corner, I think. Like that. So now I have sort of my frame, and I always do things in the same way. The most important for me is my to-dos, and I will put that up here and try to see if I can, yep. And now I'll start writing my to-dos. No, I'll start writing and then I'll put in my dots. Next week I'll have to clean fridge and defrost my freezer. It is actually long overdue, but things have been quite crazy here. And then I need to sweep my terraces. I have a lot of trees in my garden, so the leaves are all over the place and I need to get those away. I have a giant walnut tree and it's very nice in the summer. You can sit in the shade on the terrace, and but when autumn comes, the leaves are all over the place and you have to take them away, because if you step on one of these leaves and it's stuck on your shoe, it will color everything dark brown and it's almost impossible to get off the floors. I've been told that way back in the good old days, they used these leaves for coloring fabric. And I think they made a good choice, because that color is not going anywhere, no matter how many times you wash it. If you get it on your hands, they will be dark brown forever. And I have to, I don't know what to call it, winter prep. The garden. There's a lot of things that I have to sort of cover up, and I have some furniture outside, but the weather now is not for sitting outside. It's cold and it's rainy and it's windy, so it's the outside garden time is absolutely over now. I have to clean my drains. Especially in the bathrooms. And I have to change filter. And I'm sorry, I find it hard to speak when I write, but descale kettle. We have very hard water here, so everything with water, it's covered in limescale very quickly. And I have to figure out, I think I call it research. Garden planner. I want to be a little bit more on top of my garden stuff, and that's because I sort of go berserk and buy a lot of seeds and flowers and everything, and some of it grows into something and something doesn't, and that's because I don't really know a lot about gardening and flowers and bushes and stuff. So I was thinking that if I set up a garden planner and actually did some research on the stuff before I bought it, then perhaps I could be a little bit more sensible with my buying, or planting. So I don't plant flowers in the sun when they actually need to be in the shade, or other way around. So I need to sort of brainstorm, research, what do I need to have in a garden planner, or perhaps not a planner but a notebook, something where I can write down things I read or what's written on the package of the seeds, so I don't forget and put them in the wrong place. And I think that is that for now. So I'll just make my little dots here. And for now, that is what I think I need to do next week. My tasks are, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I don't look forward to that. And I have the day off. That is nice. But this one, don't like it. And I think that I will need to relax after that. So I won't put a lot in my schedule to do. I'll do my laundry. And I will water my plants. And I will change cat litter. And that's it. Tuesday is a normal work day, and I have to go into work. And that means that I won't be home till 4:30. So I again won't put too much into my schedule, but I really need to vacuum and dust. Zone 2. I divided my house into 3 zones, and it makes it easier for me to, I know that when I've done zone 1, I'll automatically go to zone 2 and cleaning that. And zone 1 and 2 is downstairs in my house, and zone 3 is upstairs. Upstairs is a bit easier because there's not as much, you can say, traffic, and most of the upstairs is something that I use, and mostly just me. So if there's a mess up here, it's my fault. My office is upstairs. And I need to fold the laundry. I hate that. I really hate that. And put it away. That's even worse. Do you have chores you hate and try not to do? Try to avoid? Well, folding laundry and putting it away is my hate chore number 1. And I can't tell you why. Because it's not really hard. I can sit in my couch and watch television doing it. I hate it. Wednesday, I have decided that Wednesday is my cozy. I'm only doing cozy stuff. So I think that I will be reading. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll make an arrow here and then I'll write the title of the book. Thursday, I have to water plants again. I have a few plants that really needs a lot of water. And I have to clean my oven. That is actually very important. Yep. Yes, I don't think that, and I need to recommend dust. Zone 3. And then I'm not sure. What I'm sure about though is when I am working from home, because that's already something we agreed on. So Thursday and Friday is working from home. And then I'm not sure what happens during the weekend, to be honest. So I just leave that blank for now, and I'll make my dots. And then I guess I'll come back at some point and fill out the rest when I know what is going to happen. So I have my to-do, and now I need to sort of, I'll leave a little bit of space here if something else turns up, and that is not straight on, but hey, I can survive that. And now I want to plan what books I'm reading. I had a reading goal this year, reading 100 books, and actually I have done very well with that. So I'm almost done with my list of 100 books. What I found out this year is that I actually like to read books, non-fiction books. And I've decided that for November, I will focus on sort of the space and all that stuff with the physics and black holes and I don't know what. So I found a couple of books actually. One is called, let's see, Einstein. And I really look forward to reading that one. I've, as most people, have heard a lot about all the science and stuff, but I want to know also something about Einstein as a person. So I'm quite curious about that. And perhaps something about the physicist Niels Bohr. I think I found something. I think that will do. If I read more than that, I will be surprised, but I will leave a little space because perhaps I can squeeze another book in, I don't know. And I am very bad at watching television. I sort of forget it exists, so I pay a lot of money for all sort of streaming services that I never use. So now I have decided that I'm going to use them. I'm going to watch a lot of stuff. Yes, and this is, I think, the third time I write down that I want to watch Wednesday on Netflix. I think it must be season 2, but we try again. And then let's see if I actually get to watch it. And I found a British crime show. I think I will, it has a lot of seasons, so I think I'll only manage to watch season 1 and 2. It's called Shetland. Yes, so, and now I think I will find a little something, perhaps. Since my weekends, since this is only my work, I usually sort of block out the weekend because I don't work weekends. And I think I'll use this pretty flower girl here. Like that. So, I have to buy some stuff next week. And I will put this, I think, over here. We are going to a birthday party. In not next week, the week after, and it's a little boy and he's obsessed with Paw Patrol, so I have to find some Paw Patrol stuff. It would be nice if I could spell as well. And I think I will try to find a lot of Paw Patrol, not sort of the huge things, but smaller things, so we get a lot of presents. When you're 4, it's the amount that counts, I think. So I'll see if I can find some Paw Patrol cars or stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see what turns out. And then I need to buy stamps. Yes. I think that's what I know I want to buy. And now I need a little one, not a big sticker, but just a little, just to here. Also not straight, but hey, who cares? And I need, because this is my notes section, my notes can be anything from a reflection of the week that passed, like how did it go, but it can also be something next week you should actually do this and this, or you should think about this and this. So that can, my note section is actually important in order to reflect or about things, or making a tiny brainstorm about what I need to do or what I need to write in my planner. So I need my dots. They are important. It's so childish, but I need them. Yep. I think this is sort of the main things of my the next week. And yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think that it is all for now. So have a nice Sunday, everybody, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.